In tech matters, the US Digital Registry. We're trained to trust information on websites that end in .gov or .mil. But the federal government of 2016 interacts with citizens on a variety of third-party platforms like Facebook, Pinterest, or Storify. Those exchanges can be fraught with peril when malicious actors masquerade as legitimate agencies. The General Services Administration wants to make things legit. Last month, they launched a new tool. It's called the US Digital Registry. Here to explain is Justin Herman, U.S. Federal socialgov lead at GSA. All right, Justin, tell us more about the Digital Registry. How does it work?
Well, you said it best, Morris, is that increasingly citizens go online in order to engage, conduct business, otherwise access public services. But with websites, you can see, because there's a .mil, there's a .gov behind it, so you know it's official. But increasingly, whether it's Facebook, it's Twitter, whether people are looking to ask a question of public health information or get the best information about their student loan information, these are things done on third-party sites that may or may not carry authentication. And we also see, let's just say, news sites, and when there's an emergency going on, is often the first thing to go out the door is valid official information. And so that's why we're doing this, so the US Digital Registry is an open data platform repository that allows government agencies to go in and authenticate as official their third-party accounts, but it also generates open data in a way that news organizations, companies, really anyone is able to use it and customize the information. So like, let's say you wanted to get all information coming out of the US federal government that's official around public health, but in the Spanish language. Now, before, you'd have to go and search and find out what platform it's on, or even what agency it's going on. But the US Digital Registry helps agencies tear down the bureaucracy that separates citizens and the public services they need, but also the technological bureaucracy that happens.
Now, earlier, I mentioned malicious actors. You've explained some of this, but tell me what else, what are the kinds of activity that you hope to prevent?
Well, it's twofold here, really, is the ways this helps agencies themselves maintain a greater level of accountability over their programs. Just last year, I was on this program discussing, after there was recent cyber vandalism attacks through government social media accounts and third-party apps. This here, what we're discussing, is a direct result of needs established by that to not only allow the public to better see and better receive the information that they need, but it also allows the government to have greater accountability. Just to access the registry, you have to authenticate through max.gov. So right there, we know that even if you're even using this, you have to authenticate.
Justin, let's talk about the path forward. You have a very specific goal in mind for Leap Day, or February 29th. Tell me more.
Actually, what's kind of exciting about it is just what you said. This is the beginning. Right now, we're working with agencies, because some agencies have 20 accounts. Some agencies, like State Department, could have 2,000 accounts. The DoD itself likely has up to 5,000 accounts. So this is the size that we're talking about. And also, these are in languages pretty much that you would find anywhere. So right now, what we're doing is that we're working with agencies to be able to answer their questions, take in feedback, and build this out in a way that could serve the DoD, State Department, just as well as it would the post office or an account that only has a Twitter account on a basic level. Now from there, so that's what by Leap Day, is that we're going to be enriching this data. Now after that is when we're going to be reaching out more to news organizations, companies, data analysis firms, researchers on how they're able to use this in order to provide better emergency management services, public health services, really any service that is currently being shared online right now and engaged with from the U.S. federal government. You will be able to use this data to customize and authenticate it for the first time.
Historically, official federal communications are pretty buttoned up. Agencies are careful about what they say and when they say it, but that's not always the case on social media. The Digital Registry will legitimize those accounts to make citizens safer. But what about for government? Is this a risky move?
I don't really see it as a risky move. In fact, it's something that we're just applying the same standards now to accountability for third-party apps as we would to .gov and .mil websites. And so that's pretty much something that in 2016 we can all agree upon is where we should be.
You're a great advocate for the cause. Justin Herman, U.S. Federal Social Gov Lead at the General Services Administration. Good luck, Justin.
Thank you, Morris.